Hello guys, um, I'm doing a video on an alternative to desktop server application. If you're having issues installing the desktop server application for installing your WordPress, so this is an alternative video that I believe will cater for the problem you are encountering while installing your desktop server application software. So this video will do the same way the desktop server application does. So you don't need any or Google software. So I'm going to download a server. So I'm going to show you step by step on how to install it on your WordPress on your computer and install WordPress on it so that you can start practicing your website design and everything so that you can be a pro yourself without spending any money. Okay, this is going to be an alternative to desktop application, server application. I want you guys to please watch this video carefully and implement it. It doesn't take 5 minutes for you to implement all these things I'm doing. Okay guys, so I will take you to my screen now and I'll get started. Now this is my screen. Now the first thing you need to do is you are going to download what we call XAMPP server. I call it XAMPP server. So to download XAMPP server, just type on Google, okay, download, okay, just type on XAMPP server download, okay, just download XAMPP server download. Just type on Google XAMPP server download. Okay, I'm also going to give you the I'm going to give you the installation file. I'm going to send it through. So but in case you don't want that, so you can just come here yourself. You see this first one, apachepoints.org. This is the site. So just click on download XAMPP. So now you have to like me, you can see it can work for Windows 7, Windows 7.4, Windows, I think it's okay, operation, okay, I think it can work for Windows 10 too. I don't know. I'm using Windows 7. So if you want to maybe want to download for Windows 10, maybe you can say XAMPP server for Windows 10, okay, for Windows 10. So so you can see, you can download, let's see, size Windows 7 7.2.32. okay, you can just, let's see this, okay, no, XAMPP server for Windows. So you can just click, I think it will work for all Windows, okay, so this for Windows, just click on this, okay, so it will tell you to install it, okay, so I can just install it on, let me download it on my desktop, click on save. So it's downloading already, so it's about 156 megabytes. So I'm just going to pause this video till it's finished downloading. So once it's finished, I'll resume this video. Okay, now it has finished downloading, and I'm going to place the download link on the screen. You can see it, so you can go to the link to download this file. Okay, so once you have downloaded the file, so you just click on install. You're going to install this file. Okay, you're going to install it, just click on install. So so let's wait for it to finish installation. Now you get this warning. Don't worry about this warning, just click on OK. Okay, then you click on next. Then for we to install WordPress, we just need these things. We need MySQL, Apache. We don't need this FileZilla. We don't need this Mercury email server. We don't need this Tomcat. We don't need this Perl. We don't need this. You know, don't need this. So you can just leave the phpMyAdmin, MySQL, the Apache. Okay, then PHP. So you click on next. Okay, then you can see the folder is installing on your local drive, okay, /zamp. You can see the installation where it is your local drive /zamp. Click on next. So language is English. Click on next, and you click on next. So can you see how easy it is to install? So let's minimize this. So setup is now ready to begin installation. Click on next, and it will install the XAMPP server and every other thing, the Apache, MySQL, everything you need to set up WordPress, everything will be installed here. So you just give it a little time. So once it's done, I'm going to resume this video. Okay, now everything is done. Okay, now so it's installing now. Okay, this setup. So it says firewall as blocked. Just click on private network and click on allow access. Okay, just allow access, and so once it is done, it will write finish, and you can continue with our installation of the WordPress. So just give it a time. Okay, so once it's done, it will tell you, do you want to start the control panel now? You can check this, click on finish. Okay, it will start the XAMPP control panel. Okay, now so can you see now? So I can just pin this to the taskbar. Okay, pin this to the taskbar so that whenever I want to open it, I'll just go to here. Now the next thing for you to do is you click on start. Okay, you want to start whenever you want to work on your WordPress. Okay, you click on start. Okay, I'm going to click on start Apache. Okay, can you see the server started? This MySQL, also click on start MySQL. Okay, so it has also started. So can you see it will bring this pop up for you? Just click on allow access, private network, allow access. Okay, so that is just now. You can minimize this, and the next thing for us to do is we want to install our WordPress, okay, on this server. Okay, now this is what you need to do. Please follow me swiftly. Okay, you go to another tab, go to WordPress website. So you go to wordpress.org. Okay, go to wordpress.org, click on enter. Okay, when you go to WordPress, you download WordPress itself. You can see, click on get WordPress. Okay, get WordPress. So the latest version is for now is 5.4.2. so click on download WordPress. So it will ask you to say, you can see it on our desktop also. So once it is saved on our desktop now, so let's give it time. Okay, it has finished saving. Now the next thing for you to do, okay, we are going to bring this folder, this file, into our server. Okay, because we just downloaded the file now, WordPress script. Okay, it's a script. So how do we now get it installed on our server? Okay, it's very simple. Please listen attentively. Now, you know, I told you for you to access your XAMPP server, your XAMPP server is installed in your local drive. It's installed in your local drive. So now, how do we now access it? Now, irrespective of your window must have a local server. So a local drive. That is very important. That is a must. Now, before that, we are going to, let's see where this folder is. Okay, let's go to the desktop icon. This is where this folder is. Okay, right click and click on copy. Okay, we have copied it. Okay, now you go to our local drive. How do you go to our local drive? Okay, this is our local drive, local disk. Can you see C? So you go to, then you see XAMPP. Can you see local drive XAMPP? Okay, you can see XAMPP, not XAMPP Lite, XAMPP. So you click on XAMPP, and this is the folder you are going to paste this. Can you see this htdocs? htdocs. Can you see htdocs? This is the folder we are going to paste the WordPress we have copied. So you click on it and you right click, okay, and you paste. Okay, so can you see we have pasted this here? Okay, you have pasted the WordPress you have copied here. This is the file. Okay, this is the file. Okay, please listen attentively. This is the file. Now what you are going to do next is just right click and we unzip. So if you don't know how to unzip, download WinRAR. Okay, just go to winrar.com. Okay, if you don't know how to download, okay, go to WinRAR, just say winrar.com. Okay, winrar.com. So you can just download WinRAR. Okay, so once you download and install, you download it and install, and you get this icon like this. Okay, now once you are done here, just right click and click on extract here. So it will extract this is WordPress. Okay, so once you click on it, you see this, you see the WordPress. Okay, now how do you now install this WordPress? Okay, now listen attentively, please listen attentively. You go back to our browser and so before that, let's go to our browser. Whenever you want to access this, the server, the host is localhost. Okay, you click on localhost slash, then localhost slash the folder is WordPress. Okay, the folder is named, if you can see, the folder is named WordPress. Can you see? Excuse me, the folder is named WordPress. So you are going to type slash WordPress. Remember, this your server must be on. Can you see they are on? If I should stop it, it will stop. Okay, so can you see now? So it's telling me out I should install. So you click on English, and there will be a problem. If there will be a problem now, and I will show you how to solve that. Don't worry. Click on continue, and you can see this. Welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, we need some information. You will need to know the following items before proceeding: database name, database username, database password, database host. Okay, so can you see now? So before you click on let's go, please do not click on let's go without you getting these items ready, because you experience an error. So what you need to do is, how do you now create a database name? Now it's very simple. Okay, now you go to your local host here, this exam server, this control panel. So you see MySQL, you click on admin. Okay, click on admin. So you click on admin. Can you see? It will take you to what? Localhost slash php my admin. Okay, localhost slash php my admin. You can see that. So once you click on that, you see the different databases that are created for you. But you want to create a new database, you click on new. Can you see? Click on new. So once you click on new here, so database name, you can give it any name. You can just maybe WP DB, okay, -DB. Okay, so this is all what you need to do. Okay, WP-DB, just click on create and boom. Okay, can you see it has created this for you automatically? So now this is what we need to do, and that is the database name that we have created. Okay, that is the database name we have created. The database username is root by default. It's root. ROOT by I'll be showing you once we proceed. Then the database password will be left blank. Database host. So this is all what you need to do. So click on let's go. And database name, we named it WP-DB. The database username is root by default. Okay. Then password, leave it blank. Then database host, leave it localhost. Table preface WP, just click on submit. Can you see this? All right, Sparky, you have made it through this part of the installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database. If you are ready, and so you can click on run the installation. So can you see now? So your site title can be maybe Naira Pens, your username maybe WP. Okay, let me see WordPress. Okay, then password maybe WordPress. Also then confirm, yes, your email. Let me just put my email here. So you can click on install WordPress. So it's installing the WordPress. So you're just going to give it a little time for it to finish installing. Now you can see WordPress has been installed. Thank you and enjoy. Click on login and click on what's our username is WordPress. Okay, and our password also is WordPress. So let's see WordPress. Click on login. Boom. So can you see now? So from here you can now begin to install your theme. Okay, so click on appearance, your themes. So you can now install our themes. So add new themes. So on the theme Astra. So let's search for Astra. So click on install. Then click on activate. Okay. So you can see our theme has been installed. You can visit the site. Okay, you can visit the site. So you can see now. So whenever you want to visit your website, okay, it is what localhost/WordPress. You know, WordPress is the folder we have installed our site. Can you see this WordPress? Okay, it now be localhost. It's just like www.something.com. So because of that www, so localhost has taken care of that /WordPress. Now if you want to go to your, maybe you want to log in, and normally before you do that, make sure all these two are on. Okay, if these two are not on, you are just it won't connect. Okay, it won't connect. Make sure these two are on. So it's very, very simple and straightforward. If you want to go to your if you want to, maybe you want to log in, just put wp-admin. Okay, and it will log in, to log you in, okay, into your dashboard. That is all. Okay, from there you can now begin study your plugins, themes, and everything, and complete your website design course. Okay, guys, I think this is very, very easy for you to set up. And like I told you, please, if you want to download XAMPP, just click on XAMPP. Okay, for your XAMPP. Okay, download. Just click on XAMPP download. Okay, this is it. XAMPP. This first one, click on download XAMPP, and you can click on download 64-bit if you are using 64-bit. If you are using 64-bit, if you are using 32-bit, I think, okay, this for Linux. Okay, so if you are using 32-bit system, you can just say XAMPP download 32-bit. Okay, it's a system. Okay, so you can just XAMPP download 32-bit. Can you see? So you can just download it for 32-bit. So can you see? So you can just download it. Can you see XAMPP for Windows 64-bit and for 32-bit? Okay, let's see. Okay, I think the one I gave you on the screen, it will work. Okay, can you see XAMPP for 32-bit? Okay, so you can just download it. Okay, so there is a description in the link. You can just download the XAMPP file I provided for you. Okay, guys, so if you have any troubles, let me know. Okay, take care, guys. My name is Olusoy Ahmed, and enjoy your web design course. Thank you very much.